What's up? We back at it again for part 2. Welcome to CKTV, Hip Hop is My Hustle. And tonight we got, coming out of West Baltimore, Black Coats. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Let's get it.
Come on, Black Coats.
You know, sometimes you just gotta talk to them, man. Talk, you know what I'm saying? Black Coats, man. Let's get it.
I'm from a different breed, cut from a different cloth. I ain't none of these niggas, and I made my own way. So at no time will I sound like one of these niggas. I'm in my own lane, I don't sweat competition, but just know I'm ahead of you. Over that green, don't get picked off the tree like an apple and turn to a vegetable. Look, I can talk it and I can walk it. Look at my appearance, I ain't with the gimmicks, I ain't with the faking, I ain't with the hating. But you say my name and I can get you finished. I don't follow rules, I don't look at lines. All I know is push the shit to the limits. I don't pop fly, but I'm pop high when we talking about getting to this finish. Tangle with a few, took a couple L's, yeah, I admit it, but it made me stronger. No, it didn't break me, God ain't forsake me. Tell you what it did, do create a hunger. Now a nigga eating, look at how he feasting. On go, I'm beasting. I'd have thought of slowing down, got him geeking. Look at how I treat him, twitching like they tweaking. Bet they all know it now. I'm a problem that the average mind couldn't solve, like Chinese arithmetic. Give out ass whippings like an old school parent, then I'll make you go and get the switch. For the record, dog, from here on out, y'all better pay homage, cause you got a real long way before you get to the top. I'm just being honest. This a marathon and I'm laughing niggas, got them wheezing, looking out of breath in the kitchen, whipping up something vicious for a ticket, cooking like I was a chef. No days off, telling people that I'll get some sleep when they lay me down to rest. Yeah, I heard the last will come first, but nobody ever talk about the best. This a marathon and I'm laughing niggas, got them wheezing, looking out of breath in the kitchen, whipping up something vicious for a ticket, cooking like I was a chef. No days off, telling people that I'll get some sleep when they lay me down to rest. Yeah, I heard the last will come first, but nobody ever talk about the best. So I'm here to ruffle feathers like fuck whoever feel some kind of way, do something. It's a graveyard full of tough Tonys that was out there trying to prove something. I ain't making threats cause I practice peace, but I promise dog I can flip it. Guess what I'm trying to say is stay out my way like night or day, you can get it. I ain't with the pushing, I ain't with the shoving, I ain't with the arguing, you can keep it. I ain't with the empty threats, what I say at best is with my chest, best believe I mean it. Don't have me riding around trying to find a clown like where's Waldo in the picture, trying to find a quiet town so I can tie it down like Wells Fargo for the Skrilla. Nah, I ain't trapping, nah, I ain't hustling, nah, I ain't slinging, I ain't gotta lie to you, but if you looking for some southern comfort, then I got bars, that's what I provide. No, I ain't trapping, no, I ain't hustling, no, I ain't slinging, I ain't gotta lie to you, but if you looking for some southern comfort, then I got bars, that's what I provide for you. This a marathon and I'm laughing niggas, got them wheezing, looking out of breath in the kitchen, whipping up something vicious for a ticket, cooking like I was a chef. No days off, telling people that I'll get some sleep when they lay me down to rest. Yeah, I heard the last will come first, but nobody ever talk about the best. This a marathon and I'm laughing niggas, got them wheezing, looking out of breath in the kitchen, whipping up something vicious for a ticket, cooking like I was a chef. No days off, telling people that I'll get some sleep when they lay me down to rest. Yeah, I heard the last will come first, but nobody ever talk about the best. Go. Black Coats, man. Thought I was gone, huh? I ain't going nowhere. Right here. You already. Watching everything. Let's go. Let's go. Watch me sew the shit up like a quilt. Niggas already know how I'm built. Got my animal instinct kicking in overdrive. Either you kill or be killed. When I'm speaking, just trust it or see if I'm bluffing. Get left with your shit on the tilt. With no feeling of guilt, your blood gets spilt. I'll slide on you smoother than silk. It ain't nothing to talk about. Walking here beefing, I promise it won't be the same way you walking out. Go get the corn and tell them to chalk them out. Get your dog euthanized, fuck is you talking about? I got a short fuse, don't you light it? And really could give a fuck who doesn't like it. Don't go and get clipped up trying to hype it, or your body zipped up trying to sight it. People like to instigate until I demonstrate, and you gotta find out the hard way. And I get the squeezing, yo, I didn't mean it. It's the same thing that they all say. Look, I'm humble, but if I get trouble, then it's gonna be trouble. I ain't about to say it twice. The rebuttal, if I hear a fuck you, is I gotta touch you, and the scar just won't suffice. Taking limbs off like a surgeon, like stiff as a kin dog, but in person. And if I offend y'all, it was worth it. I'll give you a send off when I'm murdered. I tried to be nice, but I roll of the dice, and you can get snake eyes, and then you crap out. If you lucky before it get ugly, then I'll choke your pussy ass until you pass out. It's the reckoning, it's what they ask for. Watch them fall through like a trap door. If I want it, I ain't about to act, y'all. Fuck eye to eye, I'm looking past y'all. It's the reckoning, this what they ask for. Watch them fall through like a trap door. If I want it, I ain't about to act, y'all. Fuck eye to eye, I'm looking past y'all. I wouldn't advise you to try it. I'm the shit and they cannot deny it. They selling you dreams, it ain't what it seems, and I ain't the person to buy it. All it takes is a phone call and it's over. I give out a roll call for my soldiers. Ain't gotta say told y'all, get the toaster and knock your head clean up off of your shoulder. I wouldn't advise you to try it. I'm the shit and they cannot deny it. They selling you dreams, it ain't what it seems, and I ain't the person to buy it. All it takes is a phone call and it's over. I give out a roll call for my soldiers. Ain't gotta say told y'all, get the toaster and knock your head clean up off of your shoulders. It's gonna be a bloody summer, I can hear the hunger from the stomachs growling, so I warn you, cause niggas get the blame and put a hole in your ass big enough to put an arm through. It's a touchy subject, but we live like fuck it, ain't nobody worried about the consequences. When you come from nothing but you chasing something, you believe in everything, it's all convincing. So we live and we die with a purpose. The crocodile hunting the serpents. When you a boss, you don't talk to the servant. And when it's on, not the time to get nervous. I couldn't be nothing more than what I claim to be. To me to be the best is where I aim to be. Cause the loud talkers just a lame to me, and niggas clout chasing is insane to me. If they love you it shows, and when they hate you know what's in the dark is sure to come to light. Ain't no back and forth and with you cocksuckers. If it's something, no sweat, it's something light. If they love you it shows, and when they hate you know what's in the dark is sure to come to light. Ain't no back and forth and with you cocksuckers. If it's up, no sweat, that's something. But I wouldn't advise you to try it. I'm the shit and they cannot deny it. They selling you dreams, it ain't what it seems, and I ain't the person to buy it. All it takes is a phone call and it's over. I give out a roll call for my soldiers. Ain't gotta say told y'all, get the toaster and knock your head clean up off of your shoulder. I wouldn't advise you to try it. I'm the shit and they cannot deny it. They selling you dreams, it ain't what it seems, and I ain't the person to buy it. All it takes is a phone call and it's over. I give out a roll call for my soldiers. Ain't gotta say told y'all, get the toaster and knock your head clean up off of your shoulders. Fucker. Fucker. Let's go. It's something about you that makes me crazy, and the truth I can't even describe it. It must be a smile that's driving me wild, and I ain't even gonna deny it. You're nothing but pressure that folks couldn't measure. The person I would ride and die with. In fewer words, you a fly chick, and I'm happy that you my chick. I love how you move, your motion is priceless. Body language is like poetry. You ask me to answer, always be yes. You got me feeling like I'm poetry. I ain't gonna lie, at first I was shy. It took a sec for you to notice me. Closed book, but you opened me, and our chemistry got potency. I'll give you my everything, cause you deserve it, and anything less wouldn't add up. I wanted to keep you the moment I peeped you and knew you wasn't one to pass up. It's more than just physical, similar to biblical. It's your spirit that attracted me. And mama, you're gorgeous, your heart is enormous, and had my emotions attacking me. Like, let's go and get it, but hold up a minute, ain't no need to rush into nothing. Plus, with my heart on my sleeve, was led to believe that really I walked into something. So I'ma be grateful forever, it only gets better. We'll manage this weather together. You real to the letter, and all about your cheese like that feta. So tell them that I'm with whatever. Flex, go and show them your muscle, cause baby, you know that you got it. Keep doing exactly what you've been doing, and don't pay attention to gossip. You fly, you're forever my queen, and baby, don't ever forget it. I got your back in the storm, and place to be warm, and know I'm forever committed. Flex, go and show them your muscle, cause baby, you know that you got it. Keep doing exactly what you've been doing, and don't pay attention to gossip. You fly, you're forever my queen, and baby, don't ever forget it. I got your back in the storm, a place to be warm, and know I'm forever committed. It's more than an infatuation, a communication. We got many dreaming to get. There's no me without you, and no you without me. Anywhere that we go, the whole scene will be lit. Like a fiend for your fix, something mean with a twist, and that thing that you do, something mean with your hips. Plus you clean with the drip, ain't no need for some dip, cause you bees about the chips, I can't leave out you sick. You my therapy, more like my medicine, I ain't gonna lie, you my drug, I'm addicted to you. Making sure that you safe is my duty. They talk about beauty, and my true depiction is you. It's an honor to know you, a pleasure to hold you, and captivating just to be in your presence. So much I could show you, a lot we gon' go through, but in this very moment, you are blessed. A wish that was granted, won't take you for granted. A rose that a rose, some years after planted. Don't ask for respect, cause your presence demands it. You killing them softly, and haters can't stand it. What a rush, when you look at how much you have grown and things you have been through, it's a plus. If it happened and it was a reason, and know that God meant to. So flex, go and show them your muscle, cause baby, you know that you got it. Keep doing exactly what you've been doing, and don't pay attention to gossip. You fly, you're forever my queen, and baby, don't ever forget it. I got your back in the storm, a place to be warm, and know I'm forever committed. So flex, go and show them your muscle, cause baby, you know that you got it. Keep doing exactly what you've been doing, and don't pay attention to gossip. You fly, you're forever my queen, and baby, don't ever forget it. I got your back in the storm, a place to be warm, and know I'm forever committed. Know I'm forever committed. Know I'm forever committed. Don't never forget it. So flex.
Maryland, a new location for the creative community. You can come out here and do whatever. It's like with the squad, everything is possible. You can shoot videos, you can do photo shoots, you can shoot your podcast, you can get in the lounge and just vibe out, get your ideas right. You can go in the studio, record a hit. You can even go in the clothing room and get you a nice custom shirt. Out here, it's all possible. The Colossal Kapital brand, the home of the creative studio. Holla.
All right, you ready? All right. Welcome back. This is episode 2 of Hip Hop is My Hustle. Again, I'm your host, Ashley Johnson, and today we are here with
Black Coats, your one and only.
welcome. We are happy to have you.
Nice for
Loved
having
your
me.
performance. You know, you were singing to the ladies. I was there with you.
My wife is my number one fan, so I
love
always talk to her like that's my right hand.
I love that. I love the love, the black love. So just tell the people about yourselves, what you're about.
So I go by Black Coats. I'm from West Baltimore, born and raised, pretty much danced all around Baltimore as a child. My mom's moved a lot. Um, Music is a part of my life. Like that's a way for me to express myself, tell my story. I feel like I have a story that could possibly get somebody off of the wrong route, if that makes sense. And yeah, this is just something that I love to do. This is part of me. It'll forever be a part of me.
So I want to talk a little bit about your album that came out on July 24th, Blackout in England. So tell me about walk me through the process of creating that.
So shout out to one of the dopest producers that I've ever met, MJ England. He actually produced the album before that called Black England. So this is like a sequel to Black England, and he produced the whole album, both of them. And after the first album did so well, it was like, man, why don't we come back and do it over? Let's get a do over. Let's do it again. And the process, it was pretty simple. I had a concept, we just gonna go in and do our thing. He sent me beats. It was no beats that I didn't like. Everything that he sent me, I liked. And it was just like, go ahead, organize the album and put it together and put it out. And it worked fast, worked quick, and it was efficient.
Okay. And what is your current favorite song on the album?
On that album right there, it's hard. It's hard to say, but Tales. Tales is one of my, yeah, that's one of my favorite songs because it's like a heartfelt ghetto story.
Okay. I got you. So from being from Baltimore, how do you feel Baltimore feels about your music?
So interesting thing, right? Baltimore is my city. I love my city. And when I came home from prison, I did 12 years in prison. So me coming home from prison, it was like I got introduced to the whole internet thing. That was something very foreign to me. I didn't know nothing about it. And I got so much love on the internet. It was kind of like that's where I put my energy. So I never really did a whole bunch of shows in Baltimore, but I get local love.
And how do you feel like the internet and social media, just for not just for you, but for artists in general, how do you feel like they can that's affected music just in general?
I feel like the internet is brutally honest. They are brutally honest. You will get tomatoes thrown at you if you can't make the cut. And if you're good, you will get a lot of love and support. You really will get a lot of love and support. I feel like nobody's going to sugarcoat anything. You got trolls that'll troll you. If you trash, if you're a really good, dope artist, the love is real. The love is real.
I got you. So kind of backtrack into starting up. Um, where would you say was that pivotal point for you in music where you were like, okay, this is something I could be doing here?
So I always felt like I could do music. I started when I was 12 years old, and I was always told that I was really, really good, even at that age. To some of my predecessors, I started rapping because of my older brother and his friends, and I surpassed them. they were way better than me, and I was told by them that I surpassed them. So I always knew that I had it, but the 12 years that I spent in prison kind of put a pause on things. So me coming home and still getting into it, it was a time where I wanted to stop doing music. I was like, I'm getting old. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of energy into it. You got the young kids out, the music game that changed. They don't want to hear bars no more. But surprising to me, people love bars. Bars is gonna forever be around. So shout out to the bar spitters.
And who do you feel like is your targeted audience right now?
People who really love content. I feel like if you're looking
Mhm.
for content and substance in your music, you're gonna love what I have to bring to the game because it's real and authentic. And I respect artists that come real with their music. And just genuine. It's from the heart. Like you can get all sides. You may get the heartfelt side, the emotional side. You may get the street side, the gritty side, but it's all authentic. It's all real.
Um, and then I have a question. So do you consider your rap to be conscious rap?
That's funny. I've been told before that my rap kind of falls into the realms of conscious, but there's also a other side to it. Like I feel like music is emotional and
Mhm.
uh it's going kind of how you feel because I could make a song today that uplifts my neighborhood and that I'm not lying about that, and somebody could piss me off the next day and I may want to tear somebody's head off. That's not making it any less authentic. So I always try to teach through my music. So I wouldn't say that I'm conscious. I would just say that I'm real in my music. I'm
Mhm.
not giving you mixed messages. I'm just giving you me. Everybody has different parts that make themselves up, so I'm just giving you all parts of black coats.
Mhm. And what do you do outside of music?
Outside of music, I'm a family man. I'm a family man. Me and my wife, that's my right hand, that's my road dog,
Mhm.
and it's me and her. It's me and her. And shout out to my son. My son lives in Albany, New York, but that's my heart. Like that's my artery. So I'm not doing music. I'm not here
As you should, as you should. I love that. Like, since you been here, if I see one of you, I see the other one. So I really love that. I really do love that and respect that. And then kind of going back to music because that's why we're here. Um, what is something what's something like experimental that you want to do with your music in the future?
I want to make a country song.
Oh
And I'm actually working
shoot!
on that. I want to make a country song, like
Country.
real talk, real live. I think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna really be dope. I don't have a lane, so me personally, you can't box me in. You can't put me into any lane. I could pair with any artist, and I guarantee you we will match each other on any song, any track, any genre. I'm versatile.
So like are you kind of not I'm not gonna say scared or apprehensive because obviously you know what you want to do. You know what you want to do, but like there's always this discourse of like black people in country music. Like they got on Lil Nas when he tried to come out with Old Town Road. They got on Beyonce with her album. So like how do you feel about that?
I feel like I could make a country song or country music without mimicking a country style artist. It
Mhm.
would be a Black Coats country song. So it's gonna have my twist on it, but it will have a also country twist to it. But it's like Black Coat style. Like Black Coats made a country song. That was dope. It was bars in there,
Mhm.
but it was country. It was, I feel like I just put my own twist on it.
I really do want to hear that. Like
I'm definitely, I guarantee
I'm
you,
gonna keep an eye out.
I work fast too. So
Mhm.
I work very fast.
So just a little deeper because I'm curious about this myself. So where did black coats come from? Like what's the name? Where did it come from? I want the story. I want the tea.
Shout out to my wife. Um, the name actually came from my wife. So for years, when I started rapping and as an artist, I transformed through many names, and it was also due to the transformation of my lifestyle.
Mhm.
So coming from the streets, it was more, streetwise. I went from Crook, that they called me Crook. I got a lazy eye, so they call me Crooked Eye. I went with that, ran with that. Then it was a LA rapper called Crooked Eye, so I couldn't use that. Take that out to play. Then it was Crook Black. Okay, I like that. I ran with that for years. Then I came home, met my wife, talked to her. She was like, so what's your rap name gonna be? I was like, it's Crook Black. What you mean? She was like, I don't know. For what you speak about, I don't think that kind of like fits your persona. She was like, what about Black Coats? I said, you know what? I love that. I love that. Let's go with it. Let's run with it. And we ran with it. And that's how that came about.
I love that. So like just off the watching y'all. So I'm assuming like your wife is very involved in your music and what you do. Would you guys say like you guys are kind of like like obviously you're partners because that's your wife, but like partners in a sense of like business with your music and stuff like that?
So my wife is very business savvy. That's the business mind behind, everything. As far as like the music goes, I kind of been winging it a little bit, like learning it as I go. And she helps me along the road with things that I don't know. But what people may not know is behind the scenes, I do battle rap sometimes also. She's the grit behind that. So I can't come soft. Pause. I cannot do any I cannot do anything soft with the music style. I'll let her hear something and she'll be like, nope, you got to do that over. You got to do that over. That's not it. And I'm looking like, nope, do it over. And then when somebody hear, they be like, oh my God, where'd that come from? Yeah, that's her. That's her. That's my driving force. That's my driving force.
Well, lastly, I just want to ask, you got anything coming up that you want to let the people know about? Any shows, any new music that you waiting to drop?
So I actually have an album that I am working on that's coming out next month around the 25th called Can't Teach an Old Dog New Tricks. This project right here is more of a showcase of my skill. It's really no structure to it. It's just bars on top of bars on top of bars. And we actually have a show coming up October the 12th. My wife is putting together in the backyard, Our Time Kitchen in Baltimore. And of course, we're going to have the GOAT table performing again. We're going to have some other artists. Hopefully I get Diallo the rapper to come outside. Shout out to Diallo the rapper. Shout out to Gifted Child. Shout out to Free Life Flawless, Nothing Nice, Sam Fortune, Big Ty, YC. Did I leave anybody out? Sha Rasheen. Sha Rasheen. And MPE Church. Yes. Yeah. So that's what's coming up. That's what's coming up. And hopefully we can get these artists out here and perform and put on a dope performance. And yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm happy to have you here.
Thanks for
I'm
having
happy
me.
to have your wife here. She is amazing. I'm so sorry. I might still hear from you for a little bit. And yeah.
Thanks for having me. And you can follow Black Coats on all platforms: Instagram, Black Coats Music, Facebook, Black Coats. Yeah, Black Coats everywhere.